Hey, what's up guys? CyberZero here. And today we're going through 5 websites that I found useful for IT troubleshooting. Don't worry, these website links will be in the description below so you can go to them and try them out for yourself. Now the first website we're going to be looking at here is Have I Been Pwned. Now Have I Been Pwned is a great website to check whether or not your email has appeared in a known breach. So you can simply just type in your email address here. You hit the check button. It'll scan through its database and it will let you know if there is a breach. Now the results may also show information that was exposed, such as your email address, username, phone number, location, or password related data. It also might show you on which websites it has appeared in a breach. If you are concerned about your email being breached, or you do get a few breaches here when typing it in on the websites, I would recommend maybe resetting your password, setting up multi-factor authentication, just making sure you are absolutely secure and your data does not get leaked. Also, just make sure that you do not use the same password when logging into various websites. So if you have your email password for Gmail, for example, and you log into a website and you use the same email and password but on their website login, obviously then that website will have your login details for your email address as well, for example. So just make sure you guys do not use the same password for everything. Now the next website we're going to be looking at is whois.com. Who is a system used to find information about registered domain names. So if you simply type in the URL of the domain you're looking for, what we've displayed here is the domain itself, when it was registered, when it expires, when it was updated, the status of it, and as well who is the service provider host for this domain. Now, whois.com can be useful if you're investigating a website and want to understand when the domain was created, who registered it, and where it is managed. So just something to look into if you ever have an issue with a website that's down. You can simply type it in here, check who's the service provider, and then contact the service provider to see if there's any issues on their side. Now the third website you're going to be looking at here is what is my IP address. Now this website helps you find your public IP address as well as basic information about your internet connection. So as you can see here, obviously I've blurred it out, but you'll see at IPv4 it will give you your public IP address. If you have IPv6 it will be displayed there as well, and then just at the bottom of that under my IP information you'll be able to see your ISP, the city, region, country. So this website is useful for checking and troubleshooting your internet connection. For example, you might want to double check what your public IP address is, whether or not you're using IPv4 or IPv6, whether or not your apparent location changes when you're using a VPN. Now you might want to know your public IP address if you're mapping, for example, voice over IP systems to it, or cameras for your NVR and stuff like that. So this is where you will get your public IP address. Now another great website that I have discovered recently would be VirusTotal. So VirusTotal is a cybersecurity analysis website which is used to check files, websites, IP addresses and URLs for signs of malware, phishing and suspicious activity. So to give you an example, you can just go here to the URL. We can go www.example.com. So what it's doing now is it's checking your website address against multiple security and threat intelligence sources to see whether or not your URL or the website behind it has been reported as malicious or phishing or otherwise unsafe. So you can just scroll down, you can see everything here is clean and it is 100%. Now there are a few other places you can look here for different kind of things. I'll just let you go through the website, learn your own, discover all the things that you can find and accomplish here. Now this website is not just for URLs to check if there's malicious activity there, it's also for files. So I'll just give you an example test file here. Paste that in and we can confirm the upload. So what we'll do now is we'll scan various different security analysis engines and antivirus, each engine checking the file for known malware or suspicious characteristics. So we can just scroll through and see that, like example here's Avast, Malwarebytes. We can see everything is undetected and everything is safe. Now this is great when for if maybe one of your clients or you got a suspicious email with either a website link or a strange document. You can simply make sure to copy it, not open it, and just paste it in here to just double check if everything is 100% above board and there are no errors or anything like that on it. Now the final website we're going to be looking at is MX Toolbox. Now MX Toolbox is a website used mainly for checking and troubleshooting emails and DNS rated settings. So for example, we can type in example.com. It'll show me the DNS record. It's found. Nothing crazy there, but we can also go google.com. So right here we can see the DMARC records, the DNS records have been found. You know, all the check marks and everything is checking out. Now MX Toolbox allows us to investigate a domain's DNS and email configuration. We can see which mail server handles emails for the domain and check important security settings such as the SPF, the DKIM and the DMARC. You can also, from here, you can test the SMTP. Also gives me the public IP over here. Check on the connection, it's connecting, everything looks good. And then we come back here, we can also check on the blacklists here to see what has been blacklisted for this domain. So I'll just leave the link in the description for you guys. You guys can just go through and test it out for yourselves. So that's it for this video, you guys. We've looked at 5 useful websites that make everyday IT troubleshooting and investigation a little bit easier. Hopefully you guys found at least one of these websites useful. If you did, give the video a like, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.